I'm going to show you how to exponentially increase your win rate by 60% with secrets of market structure no one else will tell you. In 10 minutes, you're going to go from not knowing how to identify your swing points to being a master in identifying market structure. This very secret got me my first $10,000 in trading. So take down notes and let's get you there. Let's get back to the basics. There are essentially three types of market structure or conditions that you need to know. A bullish market structure, a bearish market structure, and number three, a ranging and consolidating market structure. So over here you can see that in a bullish market structure, you'll most probably identify a higher high and higher low. However, in a bearish market structure, you'll see the opposite, which is creating lower highs and lower lows. Now, in a ranging consolidating structure, we will see a bounce off a support or a resistance level, buying at a support and selling at a resistance level. Now, we'll dive deeper into bullish and bearish structure, as ranging structures are relatively simple to navigate. Here's the part that I need you guys to understand, so pay very close attention. Markets are either filling imbalances or hunting liquidity. So, we will focus on liquidity in this video. Liquidity comes from the word liquid. Liquid flows. Similarly, in this context, it is where money flows to, where the orders reside. Now you may be asking, whose orders? Both you and me. Both our orders. We are the retail traders. When we place buy or sell orders in the forex market, the big banks or the smart money hunt for our positions. Let me give you an example. Let's say that you have a long contract on Euro-US dollar. Treat that contract as your asset. To liquidate your contract, you will have to close your position. When referring to liquidity in the market, we are actually referring to the areas of charts where the banks hunt for retail traders' stop-loss orders. In an uptrend, retail traders are likely to call the top, selling as soon as price reaches a high point in the overall bullish structure. As the bullish market structure continues, the market are taking out retail traders selling at these higher highs, causing them to be buy-side liquidity. On top of that, there are retail traders also buying at each leg up, stacking their buy positions at each higher low. This means that when the market eventually reverses to the downside, they become the sell-side liquidity. Similarly, in a downtrend, retail traders like to catch a falling knife, buying as soon as price reaches lower points in an overall bearish structure. As bearish structure continues, the markets are taking out retail traders by buying at these lower lows, causing them to be sell-side liquidity. Again, retail traders are selling at each leg down, stacking their sell positions at each lower high. When the market eventually reverses to an uptrend, they too become buy-side liquidity. So, how can we utilize this knowledge in our trading? Our goal here is to avoid becoming liquidity and be in line with the bank's trades. The saying, "the trend is your friend," is very well known for a reason. Yet, traders still try to fight this phenomenon, and I'm not sure why. And they get burned in going counter-trend at random times with over-ambitious take-profit targets. You do not want to be those traders. Instead, what you want to do is align yourself with the trend and watch out for signs of potential market reversal to avoid getting caught in such moves. Now, let's hop onto the charts and have a look at a bullish trend which suddenly turned bearish. As you can see over here, price is creating higher highs and higher lows. There is buy-side liquidity at each higher highs and sell-side liquidity at each higher low. Buy-side liquidity is being taken out with the continuation of bullish market structure. Eventually, when the market does reverse, as seen by the change of character or chalk, it hunts the sell-side liquidity on the downside and leaves new untouched buy-side liquidity on the upside. The opposite would be true if a bearish market structure turns bullish. The next thing that I want to touch up on is how to take trades going counter-trend. Pay attention to this. Once price takes out a major point in liquidity, for example, a weekly swing high or a weekly swing low, we will likely have a much deeper retracement than usual. Let me show you an example. Here on the charts, you can see how much deeper the retracement is as compared to when we were moving up. This is the kind of counter-trend trade that you would want to catch. Even if you were bullish or bearish on the long term, we can still catch a good trade that goes counter-trend. So, of this daily fair value gap that you can see on the chart, you could still short it by dropping down to the lower time frame and looking for a simple entry method. You can see here on the chart that we have a market structure shift that is overlapping with a fair value gap. and we can enter off there, placing entries here, targeting opposing liquidity, and placing stop loss at the high. And there we have it, a 2.5 risk-reward ratio win. Pretty easy. I hope you guys gained value from this, and if you like what you see, don't forget to click the link in the description to join our free Telegram group where we give free signals. If not, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.